Mind reading. This is a habit that's very common in relationships. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what it is, why you want to give it up, and some tips on how to do so. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship very frustrated and said something like this? You should have just known what it was that I wanted. Or, you should have known that I would never want that. Even though you never told them what it was that you needed or you wanted, expected them to just know. Or maybe you are the mind reader, and that might sound something like this. I know what you meant the other day when you said that. Or, I know you didn't really mean it the other day when you told me that. Now, we've all done this. It's normal. When it becomes a habit in your relationship, that's when you need to take a look at giving it up. Some reasons why you might want to give it up is it's actually adding a lot of stress to your relationship that doesn't have to be there. And it's also adding a lot of stress to you internally. And that just doesn't feel good. It leaves you with a lot of bad feelings. You've got the body tension. And maybe even an hour later, 2 hours later, 2 days later, you're still carrying it around. Also, when you're a mind reader, mind reading, you are actually getting less of what you want in the relationship because you're not saying what it is. So if this is you and you feel like you want to give this up, I have 2 steps for you to follow to do so. The first one involves the inner game. You got to look inside and find the belief that's fueling that behavior. Example of what I mean is, very common example is, if you love me, you should just know what it is that I want. That's a fantasy. That's not reality, and that's going to help you to keep doing that habit. So find the belief that's fueling the behavior, let it go, and then update it with the truth, which the truth is nobody's a mind reader. Number 2, consciously make a decision, make a choice that I'm going to change this behavior. I'm going to start communicating what it is that I want. So find the belief, let it go, and update it with the truth. And then 2, consciously make a choice. I'm going to change this behavior. I'm going to start saying what it is that I need. So to raise your odds of success, I have 3 tips to follow. We all have great intentions, but a lot of times we just don't act on them. And part of the reason is this. Number 1, we need to have an intention, set an intention, a very clear intention of what is it that I'm going to be doing differently. Changing the belief and the behavior. Number 2, you need to write it down. Write it somewhere, whether it's on your phone and you'll see it every day, on a post-it note by your computer, in your car, somewhere that is going to keep this intention in your conscious awareness. Otherwise, you're not going to actually do it. And then 3 is make a commitment to you, to your relationship, that I'm going to do this and hang in there and really work on it until this becomes your new habit, communicating with your partner. Now, if this sounds like you and if it feels like you might need some help with this, please feel free to contact me through my website. So good luck to you. You're worth it.